Key to any livestock breeding and fattening is being able to provide good feed on a year-round basis, and that's where you need a really good reliable silo, and that's where GSI or Grain Systems Incorporated comes in, and we're going to check out one of their latest silos. This is the 16 ring high and holds about 2,500 tonnes of grain. We're at Melville Charles's property where he fattens about 40,000 pigs a year. The manure is collected, he makes his own methane gas to run the engines run generators to provide all the power to the plant, and then all the waste from the piggery is turned into a compost and sold back through stores throughout Australia. But that's not why we're here, it's very interesting. We're here to check out the silo behind us from GSI. If you could just perhaps describe why was it you went for a GSI silo?
Because of the garden products division expanding, we've now had to use the sheds that we used to use for storing grain. And we naturally started looking for big silos. The big opportunity is that you're taking grain in and it stays in the one spot. You're not moving it. To move grain 10 metres, it's going to cost you $10 a tonne. But if you just bring it, store it, where it's going to be used, there's a huge saving.
AGCO have always had a strong affiliation with farm machinery in Australia, but they recognised that they needed to get into the silo business to really complete their range, and that instigated them buying GSI. AGCO can bring to the Australian farming community the full range, from your tillage and seeding, your tractors, right through to your grain storage now. We're going to go and have a chat with James Lang. He's a sales manager for GSI in Australia.
AGCO is an agricultural company, so our aim or mantra is to provide high-tech solutions for professional farmers. That's the corporate vision. GSI was a nice fit for AGCO, and particularly in Australia where we offer seeding and tractors and through to harvesting. The next logical step once we've harvested the grain is to put it somewhere. So GSI certainly fills that gap here in Australia for grain storage and material handling solutions.
And we'll catch up with John Manning from Keogh Constructions. They take care of all the construction of the silos on site.
We've adopted some of the contemporary techniques of putting together to make the whole process more efficient. So we've invested in concreting technologies to make the slabs easy to pour, and we've also invested in the jacking system so that it's an on-ground process. So we have jacks and stairways, so the boys just work from the ground and assemble these things, and up they go. They're factory designed and engineered. We basically spec them to suit the customer's requirements. They get packaged up and they turn up the site as an assembly kit ready to be put together.
There's nothing left to chance with these. They come from the factory, all pre-drilled, everything cut to size. It's a really safe and efficient method of construction where jacks lift it up one ring at a time. So when the silo is finished, the system is fully sealed, and it also has the facility to incorporate fumigants as well. It has a raised floor, so any debris that drops to the bottom can easily be blown out as well. So they keep the silos extremely clean to minimise any bacteria build-up or mould, which could then impact on the livestock that you're feeding. We did take a climb to the top, and although it was very tiring, it was extremely safe on the stairway system. Of course, we'll have a full written review in Farms and Farm Machinery, and you can also see us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.